Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cece, and if you're new here, I am on a weight loss transformation journey to lose over 150 pounds, and I'm currently at about 110 pounds lost. But also, I am 12 weeks pregnant, unexpectedly. So, today's video, I thought we would do a what I eat in a day as a health conscious 12-week pregnant mother of about to be 3. But I also have a grocery haul that I just got a delivery for the week. It's kind of not like a full week's grocery delivery, but it will be some fill-in stuff to kind of get through breakfast and lunch and snacks with the kids over the next at least couple of days. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about the produce I got. I got some asparagus because we love roasted asparagus, and some zucchini because we absolutely all love, even the kids love sauteed zucchini. And then I got some very already ripe avocados, so we'll see how long those last. A couple bananas. I did order a cantaloupe, got a honeydew, which will be fine. And then a couple bags of lettuce and spinach. These are the pre-made salad kits, but they're really easy for me for lunches because the whole bag is between like 420 and 550 calories, depending on what flavor. But I can just add in some of this awesome rotisserie chicken, which is only 100 calories for 3 ounces, and have this awesome 500 or 600 calorie lunch that's super filling and feels like a ton of food. So I got 2 of these pre-made bags to have on hand for lunches for the upcoming week. And then I got fresh spinach, which can be added to the other salads to just help with like folate and iron. But also we throw these in smoothies with this frozen fruit and this yogurt to make these really yummy breakfast smoothies that the kids also love. So I got all of that to make those. I did get some sunflower kernels to add to the salads as well. For those that don't already come with something that's crunchy, these are an awesome crunch. They are high in calories for what you get, but you get 6 grams of protein, so you can almost sub out the chicken for a quarter cup of these if you wanted to substitute that for the day. I got the vanilla flavored yogurt for the smoothies, as well as mixing it with the fruit for the kids in the morning and for me. Fruit tastes so good right now, but I thought that some of the light yogurt would also just kind of add to it and bolster it a little bit. Again, 5 grams of protein for a 3/4 cup, so just adding a little bit more substance to a bowl of fruit than it normally comes as. My husband does keto, so I got him some keto yogurts for his stuff. For my carbs, I got this loaf of Italian bread. I wanted some gourmet sandwiches that weren't on like the thin, super low calorie Sara Lee bread. So I got this Italian house bread. It's only 70 calories per slice, but the slices are really, really big. So I am going to make a bunch of different kind of gourmet, I say that, but it's just like sweet salsa with turkey and maybe like a slice of Gouda cheese. Like that's my gourmet. I think tomorrow I'm going to do egg salad, which you'll see coming up. But just different sandwiches that are kind of hitting that craving that are on a little bit higher level bread. And then I also got the Extreme Wellness tortillas that are those keto friendly ones, but they are just 50 calories with 5 grams of protein. So high protein, low calorie, which is always great to add to the lunches. For beverages, I got the kids some different juices, and then I got myself Diet Sprite because it's caffeine-free Diet Coke. So still having those kind of comfort drinks that I'm used to and that I love, but making them healthy, calorie-free, and then making sure that they're not adding unnecessary caffeine during the pregnancy. In the morning, sometimes the coffee just doesn't settle well, so I will have a 0 sugar Snapple, which has the caffeine in it, but it's only 10 calories for the whole bottle, so sometimes that tastes good. And then the rest of the order is just basically kids snack food. So I did get these mostly for me, these Sun Chips. I could just eat these with my sandwiches, but of course measured out. So 14 chips for 140 calories, which actually is a lot more than it seems like it's going to be. Mac and cheese cup for the kids, Ritz cracker dips for the kids, Pop-Tart bites for the kids, circus animal cookies for the kids, goldfish for the kids. And then veggie straws we all like. You can have so many of them for fairly low calories. So we usually always have a bag on hand, and the baby likes to eat them, and everybody enjoys them. So that is it for the haul. All right, I am going to prep the egg salad that I'm going to be eating tomorrow on my sandwich. So we hard boiled our eggs earlier today, and then I'm just going to make it in measured batches so that I know when I'm putting it on my bread tomorrow exactly how many calories the actual spread is, and it saves time so I don't have to think about it tomorrow when I'm making the sandwich. So that is what I'm going to show you now. We're going to do light mayo, 1 tablespoon of light mayo, yellow mustard. I'm going to use this Kinder, I don't know how people say it, smoked onion and jalapeno seasoning to put in there, and then just some white onions. I keep mine super simple. I don't like relish in it or anything like that. So it's going to be very easy and simple and quick. So I'm just going to roughly chop up the eggs. Get the mayonnaise in there. I did 1 tablespoon for 35 calories. There's a chance it won't be enough. We'll see. If not, we can go up another one. We won't add that. I mean, 35 more calories isn't crazy. Each egg, they're extra large eggs, I think, so they're 80 calories each. I'm going to just eyeball the mustard. So 160 calories for the base of the egg. Right now, 35 for the mayonnaise. Really negligible for the mustard and negligible for the seasoning and the onions. So the egg salad itself will only be about, oh my gosh, come on, there we go. It'll only be about 200 calories before it gets put on the bread. And the bread I have is this yummy, like fresh made Italian loaf, which is 70 calories per slice. So 140 for the bread, 200 for the inside. It's like it'll be under 400 calories for the sandwich itself. And then I can have some yummy chips for like 140 calories with it. So it should be a very filling, yummy, satiating meal that falls well into the calorie goal I have for my lunches. And the eggs, you know what I always find is so crazy is like people are like, oh, eggs are such great protein. They're really not. They're like 6 grams of protein for an egg. So you can have a 1/4 cup of like sunflower seeds that has the same amount of protein, or like a 3/4 cup of yogurt, right? Like eggs aren't that great, but they are protein, and maybe it's just in our head, but it makes us feel like we're eating more, maybe. Eating something more filling than a 3/4 cup of yogurt. Who knows? Anyways, that's my feeling about eggs. I actually have a hard time eating eggs. They kind of, in most forms, gross me out, but I force myself to consume them. One thing I've actually been weirdly craving is huevos rancheros, like refried beans with a tortilla, green chili, and over easy eggs. I don't know where that's coming from. Thanks, baby, for making me feel that way. But I have been craving that. So I think that's perfectly juicy enough. I'm not going to add more mayonnaise. I think that's a perfect blend of all of the things together. I will taste it just to make sure I didn't overdo the seasoning or the onion, and make sure everything is good. Yep, tastes great. So we'll see how it all melds together in the fridge overnight before I put out my sandwich tomorrow. I'll taste it, make sure it doesn't need anything else. But that is like 195 calorie egg salad innards to put on some yummy bread tomorrow for a great sandwich. For anyone who hasn't seen a what I eat in a day video with me before, this is my classic coffee. So I do 2 tablespoons of the Fairlife fat-free milk, and then I do 1 tablespoon of this like skinny syrup that is 0 calories. So the total calories per cup of coffee is about 13. Again, before I was pregnant, I used to have 2 cups of coffee, maybe even 3 some days. But now I only drink about 1, and some days I can't even finish it. So that's what we're starting our day off with. Good morning. Here we go on another what I eat in a day. 12 weeks pregnant. Starting off with just a classic cup of my 13 calorie coffee. I already worked out this morning. I burned about 530 calories doing a run, walk, interval jog thing on the treadmill. So started the day right, gonna eat healthy. The grocery haul you saw at the beginning of the video is gonna make up a lot of what we're eating today, but we are going out for hibachi tonight for dinner for a family birthday, which is a lot of calories. So I'm gonna try to keep it really short, like smaller meals, try to make them more truncated calories before heading into that bigger dinner. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, for breakfast this morning, we're going to be doing fresh fruit and yogurt kind of parfait thing. Not doing granola. I'm going to be doing chia seeds for the little extra crunch to add to it. So we're going to do fresh honeydew cubes, fresh pineapple cubes. I'll probably do about a half a cup of this light vanilla yogurt. Um, and then, so when I looked it up, the fresh honeydew was about um, like 65 calories per cup, and the pineapple was like 80 something per cup. I'll probably only do half a cup of each of those because that's just, a cup of fruit is a lot. And then a half a tablespoon of chia seeds is like 35 calories. So I'll calculate what all of this is once I get totals, and then I will share that once it's all put together. Okay, so here's the final product all put together. I ended up using half a cup of each of the fruits, but it's kind of like a heaping half cup. And then I did a half a tablespoon of the chia seeds and a half a cup of the yogurt for a total of 195 calories. So it ended up being 35 calories for the chia seeds. I'm taking 70 for the pineapple because I felt like those were a little bit heavier. 40 for the honeydew, and then 50 for the yogurt. So under 200 calorie breakfast. It's a huge bowl. I'm very excited to eat it. I think it's going to be super filling. So it should likely get us till lunch around noon in a couple of hours. Okay, we are on to lunch. I've been looking forward to this all day. I have my egg salad mixture that I made last night in here with the bread. I only started with one piece because I thought maybe the filling wouldn't be enough to do two, but as I was filling it up, there's two. Hang on, Thea. Excuse my counter filled with everybody's different lunch items, of course. So I am going to tear my scale, and I'm going to put some chips on there. And I also have some little mini snack and pickles, which are really low calorie, but give you that nice crunch. I didn't have calorie information. There we go. 3 pickles, 0 calories. So woohoo, that's awesome. So I'll do the chips really fast. Okay, here we go. We're looking for 1 ounce of these garden salsa sun chips. Woo! Okay, perfect. So again, as always, I use a smaller plate to make it look and feel psychologically like I'm eating more. But honestly, this is a huge sandwich with a decent sized amount of chips, and then I can have 6 pickles if I want. So really yummy lunch, really excited to eat it. I've been thinking about it literally all day. So here we go. Okay, so the egg salad sandwich was everything I'd hoped for. It was amazing. So glad that I did that because that hit every note. Miss Theodora is eating her circus animal cookies, and so am I. So as a little sweet treat at the end of the meal, I've counted out 7 animal cookies.
I want some more of those animal cookies.
I'll get you some more in just a minute. My son stole one of them, so I had 6, which is like 120 calories for 6 of them. So that rounded out my lunch, and for the day, I'm at exactly 800 calories, which is awesome because that still gives me 1,000, and if I need to stretch it, even 1,200 calories for the hibachi dinner tonight. So we're in a good spot. If I can make it to dinner without a snack before, which is still 6 hours till dinner. Hang on, baby. Hang on, baby. Then we'll be good to go. But I could have probably like 100 calorie snack if I need to, like a little granola bar or something before dinner. And we'll try to make smart choices at hibachi. Maybe not eat the whole plate or like not use the sauces. I don't know. Try to make some smart choices to save a couple 100 calories where we can. Okay, we're rounding out the day on the what I eat in a day. Dinner did not go that well. It was hibachi, right? So it was hard anyways. I did take some home, but not as much as I should have. And I was also like grazing off of my kids' plates. Like it just wasn't a big win for me. I would imagine it was at least 1,300, if not 1,500 calories. And then my daughter wanted ice cream, and so I ended up getting an ice cream at Sonic, a cookie dough blast. And I got a mini, and I didn't eat the whole thing, but I definitely went over. So I'll calculate the totals, put them in for the end of the day. But I definitely did not hit my mark today. But I think it just shows that some days you win, some days you lose. Like I made really good choices and made a really smart plan to get to dinner in a better spot than maybe I would have if I wasn't being conscious. But obviously things just come up and you have to go with the flow, make the choices where you can. Tomorrow's a new day, and I will wake up and start fresh and not linger on any mistakes that I made today.